sweet friends. It's me, Miss Jill. I'm really happy that you're here today. How was your day today? Did anything make you smile? Maybe you played outside, built something wonderful, read a favorite book, or laughed with a friend. Or maybe today felt a little tricky. Maybe something didn't quite work the way you hoped. That happens sometimes. But whatever kind of day you've had, I'm really glad that you're here with me now. Before we begin tonight's story, let's get nice and cozy together, okay? Take one slow breath in and out. Again. And out. Wonderful. Let your shoulders relax. Let your hands rest softly. And let your body feel safe and calm. Tonight's story is about our friend Oliver. Oliver is a little otter with soft brown fur, bright, curious eyes, and the busiest little paws you've ever seen. Oliver loved building things. If he found a smooth stone, he imagined a tower. If he found a stick, he imagined a bridge. If he found a leaf, he imagined a tiny rowboat sailing down the river. He collected tiny pebbles, interesting sticks, and little treasures wherever he went. His grandmother always smiled and said, "I wonder what Oliver will build today." Can you think of something you like to build? Maybe you like building with blocks, or magnetic tiles, or drawing pictures, or making blanket forts. Building can be lots of fun. One beautiful morning, the sun peeked through the trees, and the river sparkled like tiny diamonds. Birds chirped cheerful little songs, and it felt like the perfect day to build something new. Oliver's whiskers twitched with excitement. "I know," he said. "I'm going to build the biggest bridge I've ever made." His tail swished happily behind him. Oliver hurried around all the riverbank. He found long sticks, short sticks, round sticks, and round stones. He carried them one by one until he had a big pile beside the river. He smiled proudly. "I have everything I need." Or so he thought. Oliver carefully placed one stone, then another, then 2 sturdy sticks across the top. He took one tiny step backward to admire his work. So far, so good. He picked up another stick, balanced it carefully, held his breath, and gently laid it across the bridge. Plop! Everything slipped into the river. Oliver blinked. Oh. He climbed into the shallow water, gathered every stick and stone, carried them back. "It's okay," he whispered. "I'll just try again." Have Have you ever tried something and didn't have it work the first time? That happens to everyone, even grown-ups. Oliver tried again. This time, he moved much more slowly. He lined up every stone carefully. He checked every stick. He even walked around the bridge to look at it from every angle. This one will stay, he thought. He smiled, picked up the very last stick, and gently placed it on top. For one tiny moment, the bridge stood perfectly still. Oliver's eyes grew wide. It's working. Then, wobble, wiggle, splash. The bridge tumbled into the river again. Oliver sighed. His ears drooped. His shoulders slumped. His tail rested quietly on the ground. I don't understand, he whispered. I keep trying. The morning became afternoon. Oliver kept building. He tried different sticks, different stones, different places beside the river, and each time something happened. A stick rolled away, a stone tipped over, the bridge leaned to one side, or everything fell apart. His paws were getting tired. His tummy felt funny, and his heart felt heavy. Have you ever worked really hard and something still didn't work? That can feel frustrating. And sometimes it can even make us feel like giving up. Oliver sat quietly beside the river. The birds still sang. The breeze still moved through the trees. But Oliver didn't notice. He was staring at the little pile of sticks. I wanted to build it all by myself, he said softly. Just then, he heard gentle footsteps. His grandmother was taking her afternoon walk. She smiled when she saw Oliver, but she didn't hurry over. She didn't say, "Oh dear." She didn't start fixing the bridge. Instead, she sat beside him, quietly. Sometimes, having someone sit with us can feel very comforting. After a while, Grandmother asked, "Would you like to tell me about it?" Oliver nodded. "I've been trying all morning. I keep building it, and it keeps falling." Grandmother listened carefully. She didn't interrupt. When Oliver finished, she smiled kindly. "It looks like you worked very hard." Oliver nodded. "I really wanted to do it by myself." Have you felt that way before? Sometimes we really want to show ourselves, "I can do it." Grandmother gently placed a paw on Oliver's shoulder. "You know, there's something really brave you've already done." Oliver looked surprised. "There is?" "You kept trying. You didn't quit the first time. You didn't quit after the second time. You kept trying." Oliver hadn't thought about it that way. Then Grandmother asked, "May I help you think about it?" Oliver looked at the bridge, then at his grandmother. For just a moment, felt unsure. I don't know, he whispered. What if asking for help means I couldn't do it? Grandmother smiled warmly. Oh, Oliver, asking for help doesn't erase all the work you've already done. You gathered every stick, you chose every stone, and you kept trying even when it was hard. That's something to feel proud of. And sometimes, another pair of eyes helps us see something that we've missed. Oliver thought quietly. Then, he took one slow breath. I think I'd like some help, please. Grandmother's smile grew just a little bigger. I'd be happy to help. She didn't build the bridge for Oliver. Instead, she asked, What do you notice? Oliver looked closely. The sticks keep sliding. Grandmother nodded. What can help them stay still? Oliver thought. He picked up one of the larger flat stones, and then his eyes brightened. Oh! The big stones can help hold the sticks in place. Together, they tried again. Oliver placed each stone. Grandmother held the stick while Oliver adjusted it. He carefully added another and another, and the bridge grew stronger, one little piece at a time. Finally, Oliver stepped back, and they both looked. The bridge didn't wobble, it didn't wiggle, and it stayed right where it was. Oliver smiled. A tiny smile at first, then a much bigger one. It worked! His tail swished happily behind him. Very carefully, Oliver placed one paw on the bridge, then another. Step, step, step. He made it all the way across. I did it, he laughed. Grandmother chuckled softly. You certainly did. Oliver thought for a moment, and then he smiled. We did it. That evening, the sky turned a soft shade of pink and gold. The river shimmered quietly, and Oliver sat on his little bridge, watching the water flow underneath. It wasn't perfect. Some sticks still leaned sideways. Some stones were different sizes, but Oliver loved it anyway, because every part of that bridge reminded him of something important. Trying is brave. Asking for help can be one of the bravest things of all. And now, my sweet friends, it's time for you to get cozy too. Take one last slow breath in with me. In and out. Remember, you don't have to do everything by yourself. There are people who care about you, who want to help you learn and grow, one little step at a time. You are brave, you are loved, and I'm so proud of you. Good night, sweet friends. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.